Good, happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on RK Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Wednesday, so let's get started right now. First up, 2 dead after plane owned by New Hampshire company crashes in Maine. Let's take a listen to that video.
So we're changing our look, we're changing our logo, but we're not changing anything else.
It's about taking care of people.
The best part about helping customers is watching them leave with a smile on their face.
At Bank of New Hampshire, you've got people.
Following some breaking news out of Maine for you right now. We are just learning within the last 15 minutes or so that 2 people are dead after a plane crash in Litchfield. And according to our sister station, WMTW, a check of that flight number reveals the plane is owned by Manchester-based Wiggins Airways. Officials say the 2 people killed were the only ones on board. Their names have not yet been released. We will continue to follow this story for you throughout the day.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Motorcyclist seriously injured in crash in Salem. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
So we're changing our look, we're changing our logo, but we're not changing anything else.
It's about taking care of people.
The best part about helping customers is watching them leave with a smile on their face.
At Bank of New Hampshire, you've got people.
A motorcyclist is in critical condition following a crash involving 3 vehicles in Salem. It happened about 6:20 last night on Main Street. Police say a vehicle was headed east when it crossed into the westbound lanes and hit the motorcycle and another vehicle. When police arrived on the scene, they say the rider was unresponsive and was later flown to a Boston area hospital with life-threatening injuries.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire political analyst. Republican candidates looking to break through crowded field at the debate. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
So we're changing our look, we're changing our logo, but we're not changing anything else.
It's about taking care of people.
The best part about helping customers is watching them leave with a smile on their face.
At Bank of New Hampshire, you've got people.
This is the first real opportunity for us to see in a side-by-side comparison most of the rest of the field who aren't Donald Trump.
8 Republicans set to take the debate stage in Wisconsin tomorrow night. Political analyst Scott Spradling says it's a chance to shine or be left behind. Once considered the clear number 2 behind former President Donald Trump, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is looking for a momentum shift after falling behind in recent New Hampshire polls.
So there is definite pressure for Ron DeSantis to reverse the sort of negative ground.
Some names are familiar for voters, like Nikki Haley or Mike Pence. Others, like Doug Burgum or Asa Hutchinson, are looking to make a lasting impression, each candidate hoping to get a boost ahead of voting in Iowa and New Hampshire.
Vivek Ramaswamy is a name that is suddenly on many lips in New Hampshire and around the country. Chris Christie, he's probably the best known entity, having run before Tim Scott, who has been doing very well. He is quietly but steadily building friendships and alliances in early states like New Hampshire.
And there's the big headline of who will not be on that stage. Trump, who's maintaining a strong lead despite mounting legal challenges, is skipping the debate. Instead, he'll sit for an interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson, airing at the same time.
For Donald Trump, there's really nothing lost right now because he's going into debate night as a frontrunner. He'll come out of it as a frontrunner.
And Spradling says there's a tightrope to walk for candidates as they decide whether or not to attack the former president for skipping the debate altogether and for the multiple indictments he's now facing. He says the less time that's focused on Trump, the better for those candidates who are struggling to try and make their own mark in this race. Ross Ketchke, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Countdown to high-stake GOP presidential debate. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
Get ready.
She's coming. Ahsoka, now streaming on Disney Plus. And if you're looking for more, you can add Hulu to Disney Plus for just $2 more a month.
Can't miss this.
The Hulu and Disney Plus bundle with plans starting at just $9.99 a month.
This morning, the stage is set for the first Republican presidential debate. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and businessman Vivek Ramaswamy will take the podiums in center stage, but the frontrunner, former President Trump, will not be there.
I've made no secret of the fact that I want him on that debate stage, but I'm thrilled that we've got 8 great candidates that are going to be on that stage.
At least one candidate is already seizing on Trump's absence.
If he's not tough enough and honest enough and smart enough to stand on the same stage with me and debate these issues, then it's time to come back to Mar-a-Lago and retire.
Others welcoming the moment.
Many people in this country didn't even know who I was 6 months ago, so this is a good opportunity for me to introduce myself to the country.
People will make a decision based on the future of their family, not what's going on in the legal entanglements of the former president.
Republicans who failed to qualify for the debate are attacking the Republican National Committee's requirements.
Many of these requirements were put on the RNC by Donald Trump, and Donald Trump had the audacity not even to show up because he doesn't want to defend his record of losing.
The RNC says it's stuck to its rules. Trump's main rival so far, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, is preparing for jabs tonight.
I've been more attacked than anybody else. Biden, Harris, the media, the left, other Republican candidates, and there's a reason for that because people know that I'm the biggest threat.
Some analysts say if there's any way to stop Trump, the party needs to whittle down the number of candidates, now standing at 13, and do it fast.
We're going to see if candidates are going to decide, if you want to be the man, you got to take on the man or the woman. And right now, Donald Trump is the leader. And if you want to be number one, you have to take on the person who is number one.
Also tuning in tonight, independent voters.
I'm not a fan of either Trump or Biden. I think it'll be tough to have to vote for either one of those if it's a rematch. So I would like to hear what the other challengers have to say.
I wanted to know what advice you would give the candidates for the debate tonight.
You're on a date with the American voters tonight. Talk about them. They're sick of hearing Donald Trump talk about himself.
Former President Trump will counter-program tonight's debate. His pre-recorded interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson is expected to be posted online tonight. Still, the Trump campaign claims it will get access to the spin room at tonight's debate to respond to the other candidates.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on RK Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.